I believe, if you believe, we all believe. Good evening and welcome to the show. I'm JZ. The number to call is 248-545-7685. That's 248-545-7685 if you have questions about love, career, finance, or any question on your mind. My co-host this evening is Sam.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. So did you get frostbitten or something?
You know, today I went out to buy food and I froze to death. It was like minus 25 below.
Right.
And I didn't have to put it in the fridge. I just left it in the car.
Right. Yeah. It's like, you know what, Sam? Get in your car, go to a place that you can leave your car, like shelter. Mm-hmm. Get back in your car and get back in the garage. Do not step out because very, very bitter out there.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. I'm laughing because I was out today and I said, is this
car
for real? Is this Russia? Where do we live? Is this the North Pole? Is this Alaska? Is it Detroit? How's Detroit? The weather in Detroit?
Oh, I'm sure Detroit is doing
all over the eastern seaboard.
It's really cold, really cold.
You know, it's like, what is this? The Ice Ages?
Well, like I told you, remember yesterday I was talking about the Antarctica. Thank God we're not there. Minus 105 below. So if you really want to, feel better and warmer,
you know what? I feel that's for the polar bears. I really do.
I don't think anything lives.
Actually, maybe not. The icebergs aren't melting. No. There, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not worry because let's face it, right? So your concerns are Detroit, right? I mean,
you've been doing Detroit.
I mean, you've got some research happening here.
Remember we're talking about. Yeah. Remember we're talking about Detroit and what's going on, and I did that documentary called what was it, Bankrupt Detroit, for pensioners getting 10 cents on the dollar. I put it up there. I sent emails to all of my friends out there. What happened is that I just feel like the leadership let Detroit down. And we're not just talking about the mayoral part of it.
Look at this.
We're looking. Oh, here we go. The cars are coming out.
We're
looking at the.
I'm going to predict
Detroit
the real
is so rich. Detroit is such a rich, city.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, and I feel that really there are offers coming. It's not over for Detroit. Oh. I feel people, the younger generation, meeting a little bit of the older generation, rebuilding Detroit. Yes. That's what I'm getting.
And
these people know what they're doing because in order to rebuild that city, the younger people, we're talking college kids, whatnot, they're way ahead. Way ahead. And then, of course, you've got the people in the, let's say, age range of 40s to 50s. They want to rebuild their lifestyle.
And you know what? We're thinking of life because
Detroit. That's the reading, by the way.
That's what you got?
That's what I'm seeing in my cards.
Because, I'm looking at your cards here, and
I'm telling you,
I don't really understand them, but
Detroit will make a comeback, is what I get, and people are going to come together. Right. That is their dream, Sam, is for everyone to come together and rebuild Detroit.
And that's my prediction. Let's make that a theme for 2014, 2015 for anybody who's listening in the Michigan area. Specifically Detroit, that the young and the old will be together, get together, and work together to make Detroit work. Because,
that's my reading.
What? Because of our useless leaders. Incompetent.
Well, we can't expect, Obama to bail them out. But the thing is that I'm seeing that it's a new start.
Did you say Obama? You never mention Obama. I'm the one that's supposed to mention Obama, no?
I still like his smile.
Oh. Okay. All right.
However, I do see a new beginning there. They're letting go of all their hardships. And I think that the person that's going to be in charge this time is going to start something new there. There's a gentleman, actually, that I'm picking up.
Yeah, a guy named Orr, I think. I'm not too sure.
Really?
His name is Orr, yeah. He's
very intelligent.
Taking over.
Very active.
Right.
And I'm telling you now, he's going to make a new start there. A lot of new contracts, a lot of signing, a lot of money. Yeah,
and absolutely. You know what? They're going to pick
a lot of projects. A lot of new projects.
They're going to pick a mayor in January. I knew it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's going to be excellent.
And
they're going to love him. Yeah.
It's beyond me how the city wasn't leveraged properly. I mean, it's got it's rich, when it comes to, it's got the beautiful river.
What's with the 18 layers to just fix up the roads or fix up, I don't get it. Or
I was talking
that
about
all about?
Yeah, but before, if you wanted to get one of those infrastructures going, a road or anything happening in Detroit, it had to go through 18 levels. 18 layers or 18 levels from the start to the end. How do you, a business, imagine I have $100 million to invest in Detroit, and I have to go through 18 layers.
Crazy.
It's crazy. That's incompetent to the max, the galore. It's true.
My prediction for the new year for Detroit is a strong meeting, complete new structure.
I agree.
A great man coming into power there.
And togetherness.
Yes, and Detroit's going to rebuild itself.
It's amazing.
And you want to know what?
Yeah.
They, from what I see here, and I'm reading this, they're going to be an example to any other states going bankrupt. That if another state does go bankrupt, and I'm going to say California, my God, hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong.
No,
but Detroit is going to set the example to other states that are in trouble financially on their way to bankruptcy. Like, look at us. We restructured, we rebuilt, we're doing great. And that's what they're going to learn from Detroit. So, something, somebody had to fall in order to pick up the pieces and show the other states in America that, we can rebuild, we can redo this.
And this is what I feel. I feel, and I'm sure our engineers listening, they're all from Detroit. I feel they want to have a new start. This is new start.
Listen, honey, where we live, they need a new start too. Okay?
Okay.
The French Nazis got to go.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, ouch,
that French Nazi has to go. But here's the thing. Whoever heard that French and English people cannot? We're not supposed to do politics. But what?
I know. No, don't.
Yeah. All right, Sam. Honestly, don't get me started.
Yeah, let's not go there.
I did do a reading that Quebec will go for a new election. I do predict. And I'm going to put it out there that I do feel the Liberals are coming back into power. So for anybody here listening in that is from Quebec, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, whatever you want to call it.
You mean Canada will stay the same?
No. Yeah? Okay. Okay, lines are open. Number to call is 2485-457-685. That is 248-545-7685.
Michigan, let's go.
Yeah, Michigan.
Mention Michigan.
I'd like to get calls from Michigan.
Yeah, we want to hear from the Detroit, Michigan area, people calling. But also, Henry Ford, where is that entrepreneurial spirit? This is what I want to see in 2014, 2015. The risk. If you're a business person like myself or other people that we know that are in the Detroit area, take some risks. This is where this is the American dream. The question is there still an American dream? Do we still have an American dream? Remember I was telling you the other night? I was showing you the disparity, the 7% who own, the 1% or 2% or 5%, I don't remember, 10% that own 90% of the country. Okay.
Very
I don't want.
Scary.
It's scary stuff, but that's the reality.
So is the money trail. Very scary, I have to say. From the poor to the middle class to all the way up to the rich.
It all started from Eisenhower to your quiet assassin. Obama. And it all started from there. The gap was small. Shorter then. Now the gap got wider and wider and wider. And is this going to be?
I have, I have clients that are curious. They want to know what they need to do as far as investing, wherever they're going to be investing, and they ask me these questions as intuitive consultants, financial intuitive consultants, and we're talking about major corporations here.
Yeah.
So everybody is really on shaky grounds, and they're not sure. We're restructuring. We're letting go of a certain amount of people in the company because we need to restructure. And can you imagine? I'm going to have to come out and say, well, here's what I see and here's what you need to do. And because of me, and this really bothered me, people would be losing their jobs. So
that's hard. That's tough.
It's very tough. And
tough on you. I know it's tough for the CEO, but I'm just saying it's tough on you too.
And I will say
these are people's life.
Pharmaceutical company, and I just, we're talking like huge, and it just really bothered me that I had to, do that consult and be honest about it.
Well, you have to be honest. They're spending $10,000 to $20,000 a month.
No, well, but this is a charity event, and they give it to nonprofit organization. They give it to the people who are homeless. Mm-hmm. So that is a good deed on my part, because I do want to help the homeless people. I don't want the money. Yeah. I want to put the word out there.
Great. Oh my God. God bless you. That's
Christmas
great.
is here. There's going to be a lot of turkey dinners because of what I did.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm really, really happy, in gifts. So I'm happy about doing that. I mean, really, really, rewarding, really rewarding. Mm-hmm. So I don't look at the money part. We look at who we can help next.
And this is what we've forgotten the past 20 years. If you go to...
we're all here to live for the now. And we're all here to reach out and help each other and restructure, rebuild.
You really believe that?
Yeah, I do.
You really believe that?
I do. You don't believe it, right?
At all.
I know.
I think you're dreaming.
You're such a skeptic, dreaming. Sam. You're
I am. Yeah, I am a skeptic. I'm a realist, too.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
Nobody gives nothing for free anymore. Mm-hmm. And if you do, I think you're, I don't know, Mother Teresa or something.
Okay. Yeah. Psychic Mother Teresa who wants to
help
the homeless. So if any corporations are listening in,
call us
and they want to do a donation, and they want any, financial consultations from an intuitive, the background's there.
Oh, we got the best right here. We got the best, number one.
I'm there. I'm ready. As long as you're ready to donate to the homeless people on the street, get them off the streets. They need help. They need a warm place to sleep and food in their mouth. That's how I feel. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Why don't we just appeal to some of these banksters? Well, no relation to gangsters, by the way. Forget the word bank is. I don't even call the banks anymore. I call them banksters. Mm-hmm. If they would just donate, maybe a tenth of their bonus. I mean, how many? I wonder how many. Let's say homeless people in New York or in the Michigan area, at least would have some sort of something to have for Christmas. Maybe they can.
God sees it all. I'm a preacher now.
What?
God sees everything.
What are you, a preacher? What are you?
Oh yeah, God.
You're putting
sees
your hands
it all.
up for what?
And for all those wealthy people, where the pyramid climbs so high,
right, and
the poor and the middle class are sort of like falling down. I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah. Those people better wake up, because who made, what's his name that owns Walmart? What's his name?
Sam Walton.
What's his name?
Is Sam Walton?
No, who owns Walmart?
I think it's Sam Walton, if I'm not mistaken.
No. Come on. You know. You don't know. Well, anyway, all these people shopped at Walmart and made them rich. All these people in all over the United States, Canada, we made this man very rich. Get into your pocket now and help people. Help your own people who are on the streets. Help them.
That's what we're going to, we're talking Bill Gates and the mega money that he has.
Got it.
And also their foundation, the Gates Foundation.
Right.
Billions of dollars going. I know people in Africa, they need it, I'm sure.
But
we should help our own
Gates
here.
got rich because
of
the people. Everybody gets rich because of humanitarian people. That's who make these people rich. So they need to dig into their pockets now. They got to help Detroit. They got, I'm serious.
I don't know. All I know is that there's a huge, huge, huge difference now between the middle class and the rich. Anyways, we're going to go for break now or something, or no?
No, we have a minute left.
Oh, you have a minute left. I thought you were
Lines
stopping.
are open for calls.
Yeah, there we go.
If you want to make any comments on whatever Sam and I are discussing, I mean, be more than happy to take your call. But the lines are open. Number to call is 248-545-7685 for questions about love, career, your finance, your future. You know, you got to learn to live for the now, as I keep on saying, and figure out where we're heading, where you're going, what you can expect in 2014. Is it going to change for you? Is it going to get better? Food stamps, are they going to, like the owner of Walmart, hello, people made you rich by buying your goods, your products. I mean, I'm bad.
No, that's
right?
because they shipped
never
all
be
the
in
jobs.
politics,
That's because they shipped all the jobs up to China.
What's his name, the owner of Walmart? I can't remember.
Oh, sure, Sam Walton. But anyways,
Is it Walton?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm 100% Walton. So. I'll check it up during the break.
And Gates. People made Gates rich too by buying all his products. So it's like a circle, and money is a circle. What goes around comes around. So that's my feeling, Sam, on the subject.
Yeah.
As a future financial intuitive, that's my feeling.
Well, you don't have to be a financial intuitive to know that when you ship jobs to China or India, that one day it's going to catch up to you. Yeah. And the corporation's they're going to figure it all out one of these days.
Well, I just wish they'd get it together. And anyway, it's the public that makes these people rich. And they need to wake up and see people sleeping on the streets in 20 below in New York City.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Said
my piece. Okay. Lines are open. Number to call is 248-545-7685. That's 248-545-7685. Questions about love, career, finance, your life, what's going on. We'll go to break. When we come back, we'll take your calls.
For over 30 years, North America's renowned psychic CHRYSTAL is read for celebrities, doctors, lawyers, and people in all walks of life. She's now heard 4 nights a week on CBS's Spirit Guide Radio, using her psychic gifts to help as many people as possible. JZ is now booking private readings for audience listeners, offering affordable packages far lower than you would expect for a psychic of this caliber. And your first 5 minutes are free just by booking a reading at jzcrystalradio.com. Again, go to jzcrystalradio.com where you'll earn 5 minutes for free when you book your first reading. When you visit jzcrystalradio.com, learn more about JZ, her show, upcoming events, and learn valuable psychic information. JZ has read for thousands of people, appeared on TV, radio, and at conventions. Whatever your problem, JZ will use her gift to help answer your questions. Book a reading at jzcrystalradio.com and earn 5 minutes free. Go to jzcrystalradio.com where you'll earn 5 free minutes. No smoke and mirrors. JZ makes it crystal clear.
457685.
And we're back. Lines are open. Number to call is 248-545-7685. That's 248-545-7685. If you have questions about love, career, finance, something on your mind. I can also say, if you want to know about the holidays, right? Call in, talk to us. Tell us what you have on your mind. Are you going to be with the person you love or not? All right, we're going to go to the lines. And, we have someone who just called in on an instant feedback. And she's saying, happy holidays. I'm wondering if we just mentioned love, wondering if my twin flame connections are more common during this period. Do you have any tips on how to distinguish from a soulmate connection? From one soulmate connection. Okay. So what she wants to basically know is whether or not it's the right timing for her to meet her twin flame. And a soulmate.
That's what she calls it, a twin flame?
Yeah. Isn't that interesting, Sam?
I never heard that expression in my whole life. Twin flame.
Yeah. For a soulmate, you can say your twin flame. Because when the two of you do get together, you sort of feel that excitement, that fire, that, like the firecrackers go off. That's a twin flame. And so she's from Los Angeles.
I guess she likes that. She likes that instant.
Well, yeah, when you meet someone, not only that, you have to come together, mentally and emotionally. So Lauren wants to know. So let me take a peek and let me see
Okay.
if I can give her a time frame as to whether or not or when she's going to meet her twin flame, the love of her life, her soulmate. That's what you need to meet, Sam. Not women with 7 children.
Wow, okay, all right. Rub it in, my name is not Lauren,
Okay. So, Lauren, here's what I see for you. Let's just say, and your reaction is going to be really exciting here, because this is your year. I'm going to say this is your year, 2014. You've had a hard time, and you are going to have great happiness face you. And I see that you're going to be more mature, more serious, and there's no obstacles in the way. So 2014, you could say goodbye to all your disappointments in relationships, and you could almost say unexpectedly, and I know this, that, you're going to meet the person that, thinks about you more on an emotional level, is going to learn all about you, and there's a lot of hope here. So I'm going to tell you to stop worrying. We're looking at 2014, and that's going to be your year, your dream. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Lauren. You can give us a response. Let me know how you felt about that reading. How's that, Sam? We're going
great.
to, yeah. I
That's
get a
great.
lot for New Year's, actually. A lot of people do call in to find out, or email, to find out, are they going to meet their soulmate, 2014. A soulmate is not just someone that, isn't going to connect with you. A lot of women go out with different men and they try to see who's a good fit.
But why 2000? Why the new year? I mean, it can happen
Well,
anytime.
they didn't meet. No. It's almost like nothing's happened in 2013. So here comes 2014.
Oh, hope.
And you've dated on and off, and and you're not really finding the one, right? Where it's your twin flame. It's like two people who just click.
It may take 5 years.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, every which way. And you know what? Honestly, we're living for the now when it comes to love. So I see now that she's got it more together. Sometimes we have to go through all these ups and downs, and, we have to find out who does belong, in our destiny with us. So it's a good thing, it's a good thing that we sort of clean up our love life, and we take a step back. And
nobody
it
wants
works.
to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone. We didn't come to this world alone, obviously.
No,
but
we are here for a reason.
Yeah.
We are here to find our mate, to love, and to be happy.
And the only thing I can say is that if you're starting a relationship and if you don't like the guy or the girl, whatever, just break it off.
Move on.
Move on.
Move on.
Or just
don't waste your time.
don't waste the time. Don't say I'm
The
going
law
to
of
be with
attraction
him or
says-
her.
Yeah.
This is where all the trouble comes. This is where all the trouble comes. Is you stay with that person longer and longer and longer, and then the hate and the troubles, and the breakup.
And you think by staying with that person that he's going to change, she's going to change. We're going to
Or wait for
finally
somebody
find
better.
that communication. Not true. If you see that
Yeah.
you're with someone, living with someone, dating someone, and it's not there, get out. Let go. There's somebody better for you out there.
But if
Your
you
twin
live,
flame.
if you live with a non-twin flame and wait for somebody better, that's good, right?
Absolutely. That works.
That works. No.
Sure does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear from the horse's mouth.
I do believe, and I tell a lot of people that I do readings for, I tell them, if you're in a unhappy relationship, then don't stick it out.
For 2014, the major question is, who am I going to be with, right? And am I going to make a lot of money? Is that it?
Yeah.
And who am I going to screw over in business?
That's not nice.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, I'll scrap that one. So the first two, yeah.
The first two is about love, and the second one is career, financial issues. There are a lot of people that are going through transformations, and they are sort of like finding out how their life, needs. Transformation is healthy too, right? Don't feel bad if things didn't work out. Go through that transformation, clean up your life, find something new and exciting, move on, move forward. Whether it's a job or relocation or, changing partners, all that does come up. Very important. So 2014 is like a cleanup, I feel.
Yeah.
You bring in the new year with a cleanup in your life. 2014
for me, and one of my predictions, I had a few of them already, a couple. If people have been
those are
following me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you maybe afterwards,
or during the
commercial,
break.
During the break. But I see a rebuilding and reinventing of us, me and you, and people. Yeah, us. No. When I say me and you,
that's nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Aw, that's so sweet.
It's a new.
You're a great